All right, herbal smoking blends. An introduction. Definition: herbal smoking blend, usually smoked for marijuana-like effects, believed to be caused by a mixture of synthetic cannabinoid drugs. Several different brands of herbal smoke have been marketed and shown to contain different proportions of the synthetic cannabinoid active ingredients and reportedly produce subtly different effects. That's why it's outlawed. Because you go and buy some spice, you don't know what's in the thing. That's why they said you can't do it. Because not only will it have THC in it, synthetic THC, but it's going to have a bunch of other stuff that you don't know you're putting in your body. So people have died from doing it. Next. Ingredients: traditionally used medicinal herbs, each produces mild effects. Overall blend results in cannabis-like intoxication. Common ingredients: bay bean, blue lotus, lion's tail, lousewort, Indian warrior, dwarf skullcap, macana brava, pink lotus, marshmallow, red clover, rose, Siberian motherwort, vanilla, and honey.
I know those.
Yeah, me either.
Warrior sounds interesting.
Yeah. Next. Oh, okay. So bay bean is known as a potentiator that enhances sensitization of other compounds. Smoked as a marijuana substitute in Mexico. Blue lotus / nymphaea, something.
Cerulean? Yeah.
Known to have psychoactive properties, inducing slight stimulation, a shift in thought processes, enhanced visual perception, and mild closed eye visuals.
Interesting.
So I guess you close your eyes and you just
See stuff.
Yeah, like a light show. Lion's tail. Traditional uses include the control of painful, arthritic, and other inflammatory conditions. Used in South Africa for euphoric, inebriant effects. Indian warrior pedicularis densiflora. Uses include muscle relaxer, tranquilizer, aphrodisiac, and sedative. Next. Dwarf skullcap, known as a sedative with anti-anxiety properties. Macana brava, Zornia latifolia, known to have psychoactive effects. Used in Brazil as a visionary aid. Just know, like Sigmund Freud, when he was doing all his psychological stuff, he did a lot of cocaine. So. Siberian motherwort, psychoactive alkaloid, used as a marijuana substitute in Mexico and Brazil. Next, marshmallow. The root is helpful for soothing sore throats, chapped skin, and minor wounds. Red clover is used. I don't think they mean actual marshmallows, because that's just sugar. I don't think that's a plant. I'm not sure. Red clover used to treat menopause.
I'm not married, so that's not a problem.
Oh, I'm talking about you personally. Coughs, bronchitis, eczema, sores, scrofula. Contains compounds like caffeic acid that starve tumors and reduce inflammation. Similar to marijuana, lowered blood pressure, impairment of psychomotor coordination, concentration, short-term memory. Duration: the initial effects 20 to 30 minutes. High reportedly lasts 8 to 12 hours.
Good.
Well, so I guess you don't got to dose up that quick. All right, so spice, ingredients, all that stuff we already talked about. Keep going. Dream, all the same ingredients. So all these are just different brands of spice. Ultra Chronic, Spike 99, Spice Original. All right, keep going. Don't need to give you all ideas. Keep going. All right, Royal Society of Chemistry 2009, Chemistry World. JWH tag 018, cannabinoid receptor has been found in herbal mixtures sold under various spice names. It's 4 to 5 times more potent than tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC, the main psychoactive substances in cannabis. So supposedly this is, has more of an effect on you than marijuana does.
Stronger.
Chemical structure does not look at all like THC, but it produces the same effect. HU210, found present in small quantities in herbal smoke products, Has slightly different chemical structure than THC, up to 800 times more potent than THC. Hold on, go back. Listed by the DEA as a Schedule 1 substance. Keep going. All right, THC is a psychoactive substance found in the cannabis plant, isolated by Raphael Chulam. So you can thank him for marijuana. Synthetic cannabinoids synthesized 1988 by Professor Raphael Chulam, I'm guessing is his name. Hebrew University, 100 to 8 times more potent than natural THC. That's that HU210. JWH18, analgesic drug which acts as a cannabinoid agonist. Produces effects similar to THC but with a shorter duration of action. 4 to 5 times more potent than THC. Next, all right, price. Approximately $25 per gram. Locally, approximately $75 to $80 per 3-gram pack. Marijuana street price is $5 to $15 a gram. Very pricing depending on quality, paying for security. So supposedly the more you pay, the maybe not as bad for you, but I don't know. Federal Analog Act 21, USC, Section 813 of the United States Controlled Substances Act allows any chemical substantially similar to an illegal drug, Schedule 1 or 2, to be treated as Schedule 1. Must be intended for human consumption. UCMJ Article 92, failure to obey order or regulation. Any person subject to this chapter who violates or fails to obey any lawful general order or regulation, having knowledge of any other lawful order issued by a member of the armed forces which it is his duty to obey, fails to obey the order, or is derelict in the performance of his duties, shall be punished as a court-martial may direct. So you could get court-martialed for doing this. My buddy, the same one who gets drunk and gets paranoid, he got kicked out because First Sergeant did a room check. He was like, "What is this?" He had spice in his room, and he was obviously using it because it wasn't just in a package; it was in like a bowl. So yeah, so he got kicked out quick. They weren't playing. So a little bit different because in 2008 when I went to AIT, we had a reservist in our class. This reservist was the only one because after we got there right after a Christmas exodus, right? So after Christmas break, we all get there. They do 100% urinalysis for everybody when you come back from a holiday. Only one person in the entire detachment, all of us, popped top, and it was that guy who was in my class. He was a reservist though. He popped top for cocaine. This dude, he got an Article 15, but he didn't get kicked out. The reserves were like, "No, you keep him in." It's crazy. So he graduated, went on about his merry way. But he did get an Article 15. But nowadays, it's not gonna fly. Don't do anything.
You said that was 2008?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
You went to AIT in
anybody.
2008?
Huh?
You went to AIT in 2008?
Yep. Why? When did you go to that? Yeah, I am.
2006?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't come in until 2007.
1992.
Huh, how's your hip?
Hey, Sonny.
All right, what to do? Newest in a long line of mind-altering substances used as a way to skirt drug laws. No different than prohibition, methamphetamine, LSD, MDMA, and other designer drugs. I've never heard of prohibition. People will always find a way to alter their state of consciousness. Health effects of synthetic marijuana. Scientists warn that the chemical compounds present in spice products are much more potent than traditional marijuana. Users may experience the following health effects: elevated blood pressure, racing heartbeat, visual disturbances, anxiety, stroke, and seizures. No long-term research is available on the side effects of spice. This was back in 2012, so I'm sure 8 years later they probably have a little more updated information on the long-term effects. The problem is twofold. It's a matter of personal integrity. A person can get high using chemicals found under any given sink or at any grocery. It's personal choice not to use mind-altering substances. But a lack of deterrence, separation in lieu of punishment, so instead of getting punished for it, they just kick you out. Suggestions: create a form of punishment to deter future offenders. Our target is the service member considering getting high, not the one who already caught high. Confinement, work details, etc. So they're saying to prevent someone from wanting to do this, give them more work. Be proactive. Random continued drug, health, and welfare sweeps in barracks. Rewards / incentives for reporting narcotics-related intelligence. All right, instead of just going straight on to another one, you can hit the next one. Yeah. All right.